City of stars, are you shining just for me?
Behind the cool persona Ryan Gosling projects on screen and off is a careful career strategy that stretches back 2 decades.
He has like a path in mind and he's sticking to it, and I think that's kind of admirable.
Damn.
Gosling's first career feat, smoothly transitioning from the child performer on Disney's Mickey Mouse Club to a serious dramatic actor. Rob Stewart directed Gosling in the 1990s teen show Breaker High.
He was doing what seemed like a very effortless comedic role, but I could see all the subtle little technical things he had to do to achieve that level of looking effortless. And he was 16 years old. I remember telling his mom he was going to be bigger than Jimmy Stewart.
Yes, I agree.
He's not the only one to see Gosling's connection to old Hollywood.
First, I watched them just to kill time, but then I couldn't take my eyes off them, just as you won't be able to.
But I just think, again...
Actor and acting teacher Salvatore Antonio says Gosling's second act was even more impressive, not allowing himself to get pigeonholed as a romantic lead after his success in The Notebook.
After having a breakout hit, like The Notebook, for example, which kind of put him on the map, instead of just getting caught up in doing a whole bunch of stuff because it is coming your way, he's being selective.
Instead, Gosling's post-Notebook choices were notably unromantic. Playing an addicted high school teacher in Half Nelson.
How are you? Same old, same old. Well, I feel good today. Anyone else feel good?
A man in love with a blow-up sex doll in Lars and the Real Girl.
You're not gonna go to work today, Gus?
I don't feel good.
Well, Bianca could help you. You know, she has nurses training.
One of the reasons the audience was able to buy him in such quirky and diverse roles, people don't know as much about his personal life as they do about other stars. Once again, he took a page out of old Hollywood's rule book.
For example, he won't even say Eva Mendes's name. He refers to her as his partner, or
my girl,
my lady, right? So it's kind of like it's a coy little. I know you know, but we're not going to talk about that because that's not what this interview is about.
You're holding on to the past.
But how will Gosling fare now that his projects involve bigger budgets and more scrutiny? This senior culture writer for BuzzFeed News says if Gosling's career so far is any indication, he will survive.
He had his directorial debut at Cannes and people kind of walked out and there was some booing. But I think you can bounce back from that if you've got this, like I said, a well of goodwill that's kind of just, you can dip into it and kind of say, but remember how much you loved me in that other thing, and people will come back.
A well of goodwill for a Canadian whose relaxed persona conceals a savvy career planner with that old Hollywood feel. Deanna Sumanag-Johnson, CBC News, Toronto.